back to my channel, Every Day I'm Vegging It. I'm Crystal, and today I'm going to be incorporating beets and showing you different ways that you can incorporate beets in your diet to promote thyroid health. We're going to make a beet spread, kind of hummus inspired. You could put it in like nori or in a tortilla, spread it on there and put all your veggies or whatever you eat inside. I cooked these chickpeas yesterday, a cup of chickpeas. I think I'll put about this size beet in. So since you're putting something like beet that has a lot of water, you would definitely not put much water. I'm going to put a squeeze of tahini. Put a little black pepper. Just everything's to taste, really. Nothing's, I don't know how much tahini I put in. It might have been, I probably need a little more. Let me put a little bit more. Because you do need some fat to make it taste good. So, maybe there's like a tablespoon and a half. I'm going to probably end up adjusting it. Yeah, I put the onion powder, I put the black pepper, garlic powder, some pink salt, just everything's to taste. And then this is lemon thyme. So I'm going to pull some of these leaves off. Should be able to strip it. I also have oregano here. Here's another oregano. I'm not going to peel it. I'm actually going to squeeze it in there. And I'm going to squeeze the whole lemon in there because I know I'll at least need a whole lemon. I have a quarter of a lemon cut in my refrigerator. I'll just use this. Okay, so I added just a couple splashes of filtered water. And I'm doing this in the NutriBullet because sometimes if there's not enough ingredients, the Vitamix doesn't get it smooth. I'm going to add another splash of water. I just don't want to add too much. See, it's really dry in there. So it's better to add less than too much at the beginning because then it's hard to fix it. Okay, let's see how smooth this is. Not smooth enough for me. When I bought the beet hummus, I bought a Wegmans ones, and it was really good. That it wasn't as creamy, and it's probably because, I mean, the beet has its pulp you're adding in there. The flavor is good though, but I think it needs more fat. I think it needs more seasoning. Not more oregano, I could taste that. That was a lot of onion powder. Did I have that? No, because it holes in that jar. It's too big for the. I'd rather have it be onion powder than I'd rather have it be onion powder than salt though. One time I went to boil water and I dumped. My friend Debbie was here and I dumped. I mean, it was for pasta, but I mean, geez, it was saltier than the ocean. Best believe. I don't think beet hummus is ever gonna look. See how it doesn't look real smooth? But hummus doesn't really look real smooth either. But white bean hummus does. The beans are just creamier. This is how much we ended up with, which is a good amount. This is the consistency, so it's pretty thick. I'm gonna just taste it on my finger. I think it tastes pretty good. It's bright. I have a whole wheat tortilla here. I'm just gonna make like a little lunch. So I'm going to spread this. This cucumber is my first cucumber from the garden. It's kind of small, but it's a Persian cucumber, so they're supposed to be small. So I'm just gonna I want real thin slices. I want it to be easier to eat, you know. And I'm lazy. I don't feel like doing anything right now. So this is like as simple as it's getting. I'm gonna put some sprouts. Slices of cucumber. I have this Greek style cheese. I did a review on my channel. A couple leaves of oregano. So I have the beet spread, beet chickpea spread. I have sprouts on the bottom. I have cucumber, and then I put the vegan cheese in there. And then I put oregano, just a couple of leaves, and I'm putting just a couple lemon thyme leaves. So. Oh my gosh, it's a 10 out of 10. This is so simple, so satisfying. I'm gonna make black bean burgers. It's July 2nd, so it's 4th of July weekend. But I don't really like to add flour or breadcrumbs in my bean burgers or any kind of homemade burger. Processor, I whirled up, and it's not completely into flour, 1 heaping cup of rolled oats. And I'm gonna put it in a bowl. And then last time I made the bean burgers, I put the beets and the black beans in the food processor together, and I didn't like that. I thought it ground up the black beans too much. So I'm going to put the black beans. This is I think it's 15.5 ounces. I'm just going to pause them a few times just to break it up, but I don't want to make it like a paste. Okay, I think this looks good because it looks like you could mash it into a burger. I have 2 beets. I would say this one's a pretty much medium. This one's a little bit small. I have some green onion, like the tops I sliced up from my garden. And then I also have a little bit of white onion. Okay, I put that whole thing on backwards so to fix it. I paused it to get them to break up some. Let me scrape the sides down. I think it looks pretty good. It's kind of like finely chopped. So I'm going to add the beets to the black beans and the oats. I'm going to mix this up and then see the consistency of it. Because you don't want it to be all wet. I might have to do it with my hands. I really like the combination of the black beans and beets. When I made that beet burger not too long ago, I was really surprised that I even liked it that much. But when me and my husband and my mom went to the beach, I stopped by Seed to Sprout, which was new to me. I never was there before, and they had a beet burger, and it was so good. Okay, so now we're going to start the seasonings. So I have Worcestershire sauce here. I'm just going to put a dash of that. Nothing's exact. I'm going to put just a tiny bit of liquid smoke. Even better than liquid smoke is smoked paprika. A bit of cumin seed. It's actually powder. It did have seeds, but I ground them up. Just a little bit of that. Garlic powder. I like a lot of garlic. I bought garlic at the Amish farmers market yesterday, but at this point it is like 1 o'clock and I haven't eaten. I'm tired and I just want to have a yummy 4th of July because I have to work tomorrow night. It's just something, you know, something easy. A little bit more garlic powder. Yes. Black pepper. And then this is pink salt. Okay, so I'm going to just stir this up. It seems kind of stiff, but like I said, when you make the burgers, you don't want it too wet. I think I want to cook these in the grill pan. Let me just taste it. There's never enough garlic, but I could taste the cumin, but it's not strong, but I could taste it though. It might need a little bit more salt. I'm gonna add just a dash of barbecue sauce in it. I have this barbecue sauce here that I went to my friend's daughter's birthday party and they gave me a little thing of barbecue sauce. It's like jerk barbecue sauce. I think this will give it some good flavor. That did give a good flavor. I'm not going to make these too big. I'm going to make this is a half cup. So I'm going to measure each one a half cup. I really like my burgers thick, but I'm just going to make them like this. And they are kind of thick right now. And then when I prepare them for the grill pan, I'm going to flatten them out some more. This is still a big burger. I mean, it might be a half cup, but okay, so I have a little bit left. So I'm just going to dab a little bit on each one. Which one looks the smallest? I don't know. I'm trying to increase more beans in my diet, more sprouts in my diet. You can always improve. Like, you're never going to be, even somebody that's raw vegan, they have their things that they just love, whether it's more fruit or what, and they want to increase their greens. You'll never be perfect. I mean, you're on earth to learn, right? This is that beet hummus. Instead of mayo, I'm gonna put the beet hummus on it. And then I'm gonna top it with some of my fresh grain sprouts. This is the inside of the burger. I got some sprouts on there. And let me do a taste test. Oh, so good. I really like the smoked paprika and the cumin with the black beans and the beet. It just sets it off.